Okay, so for this week's edition of People in Mulgrave, we're sitting down with a group of students who attended, you'll have to correct me, the Sun Peaks Festival?
Sun Peaks Music.
Yeah.
Sun Peaks Music Festival recently.
By Brio Festival.
Brio Festival, right. So we're just going to find out a little bit about the trip, what you guys did, what your favorite part was. But first, I'll ask you to introduce yourselves and just give your first name and your grade.
I'm Selena, and I'm in grade 8.
Okay.
I'm Charmaine, and I'm also in grade 8.
I'm Tallulah, I'm in grade 7.
And I'm Sebastian, also in grade 7.
Okay, so tell me, what was this festival about? Was it singing, dancing, art?
It was a band and choir music festival. So there were jazz bands and concert bands and jazz choirs and concert choirs. And there was some dancing and lip syncing, but that was purely recreational.
Oh, that wasn't actually part of the festival.
Yeah, our group was just told you could sign up and you could do a lip sync type thing, and
It was
it was for one of the nights. It was really funny.
So did you guys sign up?
No, only one team signed up out of the entire festival.
Very
really?
entertaining.
Oh,
very
it's
so
It was so
entertaining.
though.
So this one team did all the lip syncing?
No,
Well,
it
there was
was
just one
you.
song.
Yeah, you get to prepare a song,
Oh, okay.
and they chose
I'm not sure. It was a
Rasputin.
Oh,
Rasputin.
that's a good one. That's a good one. So what did you guys do there? How were you part of the festival?
I did jazz band, concert band, and choir.
Wow.
Me as well. I did. The two of us did everything available for grade 7s to do.
We both did choir, and I did jazz choir as well.
Very cool.
Jazz choir was one of the only groups that did it.
Yeah.
They were the only jazz choir.
We were the only jazz choir there.
Yeah,
You were
and
in the entire festival?
Yeah.
Yeah.
and both of our jazz groups got gold.
Oh, good. Oh,
Jazz
okay.
band and jazz choir got gold.
Oh,
And
awesome.
Grade 8, 9 concert choir also got gold as well.
Wow,
They all got
congratulations.
Gold and silver.
Yeah.
So.
That's great. Yeah, thumbs up. Congratulations. And how many different schools were there?
5?
Yeah,
I think
just
5.
just 5.
But
there's
there's
lots of kids.
There was like 120 students from each school at least.
Wow.
There's a lot of kids.
So did you hang out with any of the students from other schools or mainly with your crew?
Not really.
Not
though.
particularly, but there was this one time where it was after all of their performances, there was like a social type thing where we had to walk around and meet other people. Lots of people just walked around. It didn't really do much.
Yeah.
We had a super jam-packed schedule. We had to get up at like 6:15 a.m. every morning, and
Stay
we
out.
were out until 10 o'clock at night.
Wow.
So-
And so there wasn't much time for socializing or meeting other people.
Yeah.
You saw them sing, and then you're like, "Good job," and then you had to go
On
do
to
your
the next thing?
Yeah.
Did you do any workshops while you were there or just performing?
Yeah,
After-
Yeah,
After
we
our
did.
performances, we would have a workshop about half an
Yeah,
hour
half hour.
with one of the adjudicators.
And how did those go?
They were pretty helpful.
Some of them were better than others.
Yeah.
But yeah, the adjudicators were super helpful and nice and supportive, so it was really great. And also, another school came to watch your workshop and your performance,
Oh,
and so they got to learn a bit from you as well, which
Oh.
was really nice.
nice. Some peer mentorship?
Yeah.
Great.
And also, Mulgrave, when we went, everybody, if one of the Mulgrave was presenting, then everybody from Mulgrave would be there to support them.
Oh, cool.
And we'd cheer very loudly.
Oh my God, so loud.
Yeah.
Good.
Possibly the
Yeah,
loudest
when they
school.
said
Yeah.
when they said at one of the nights they
Both
said
nights, actually.
they said oh, here's Mulgrave, and then
It was so loud.
Oh, I
So
love
much
to hear that.
Yeah.
School spirit. That's the way it should be. So I interviewed students who also went to Banff, and one thing I had to ask about, because I remember this when I was young, was tell me about the bus trip. Because how long was it? It was like 8 hours, right?
No, 5
it was
hours.
5 hours?
Yeah.
Okay, still that's a decent amount of time.
The bus trip, the seats were rather uncomfortable.
Were they? What about the
but,
singing? Were you guys singing?
No, there wasn't a lot of singing. There was a lot of sleeping because
Yeah.
we were
we were
getting up at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
to.
yeah, lots
Right.
of people
Yeah.
woke up at 5 a.m.
weren't-
to school on time.
Yeah, we weren't exactly singing on the bus, but we were singing during dinner.
Oh yeah.
Like we were singing at this long table, and we were all doing like the cup song. I remember.
Oh,
It was-
yeah.
Yeah, it was really
that
nice.
that was fun. Yeah, and the bus ride somebody brought all the Harry Potter movies, so we watched some of
Yeah,
those,
but
but
unfortunately-
the audio disconnected, so that was kind of annoying.
Yeah.
So just body language.
Yeah, and
A lot of
then
drinks.
a bunch of people brought a bunch of junk food,
Yeah.
and it
Oh,
got shared all up and down the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
and a lot of drinks were spilled too.
Yeah.
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 Like you could just imagine how it smelled, honestly.
So after you guys got off the
And there was no toilet paper because somebody spilled
Oh,
their
no.
drink and then used up all the toilet paper to
Oh,
clean
no.
it up.
I was there.
So it was an interesting ride, to say
Yeah.
the least.
Quite.
Okay, so last question is, what was your favorite part of the trip? Maybe we'll start with you, Seb.
Well, my favorite part was probably probably the nighttime after all of our performances for like not the social part but just the just being there and like because there were some games that we did and those were fun to watch. It was really fun.
Nice.
I also really liked the nights. They were super fun. We had professionals come in and perform for us, and again, Rasputin, that was so fun.
Yeah,
and
the lip
funny,
syncing.
and the
Yeah.
dancing was beautiful.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they had
Yeah, and
really
we-
good choreography.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we did like all the mass choir students in the second night were singing along with the professionals who came because we'd been taught the song earlier.
Oh.
So it was awesome.
That must have been such a unique experience.
Yeah.
It was really fun to hear the professionals do their thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have a specific like favorite part, but I think just getting to be with my friends for the weekend and doing what we love and what we were passionate about. But I also really like the challenges. There's these little mini challenges that we had to do. We had to film a video in 30 minutes,
Oh,
film, edit, and do everything. The first night we reenacted a Disney
Yeah,
scene.
we had to
Yeah.
reenact a Disney scene.
And then the second night we had to write a rap about band and choir, and
Yeah.
that was very interesting.
Oh,
That was very
Is there any way we can get a hold of that video?
No, no.
I want to see that.
Yeah, 'cause they're- yeah. Like we, my group, we tried to recreate the what's it called? Snow White and the part where she eats the apple and
Oh, I
then-
thought you were going to say the kiss.
No. We actually did that part. We did do that part, but we did the part where there was 4 of us. Unfortunately, there wasn't 7, but we carried one of our friends and brought him, laid him down, and then got somebody to pretend to kiss him. And then we filmed that. It was really fun.
And my group did Let It Go.
Oh, yeah.
And it was really funny because the people I was working with don't like to do a good job. They like to purposefully do a bad job. And so there was a lot of voice cracks and falling in the snow and
I have to remember that all
Yeah.
these videos are taken. I have to ask maybe Natasha can help me get a hold of them.
Yeah.
We did Be Our Guest, and we did it out in the hallways.
Oh.
And we had a lot of junk food flying around,
Yeah.
throwing it everywhere.
There's definitely a few themes to this trip. Junk food is one of them. Singing, performing.
Singing, performing, and just a bunch of fun stuff.
silliness.
And what was your favorite part?
I enjoyed being with my friends, and I also really enjoyed the performers at night.
Yeah. Well, huge congratulations on your wins, and it sounds like it was quite an amazing trip, and thank you so much for sitting down with me today.
Thank
No
you.
problem.